or just in general, they just pick and choose things in the Bible to beat people up with.
Exactly. And you're never going to shame someone into believing that God exists, or that their religion is wrong, or that their view of the Bible is wrong, or about organized religion. Like, you are never going to shame somebody into not having an abortion.
Right.
And even if you did, you didn't change that person's life.
Nope.
You didn't make that woman feel any better. You shamed her.
Mm-hmm.
And my take, and I've said this before on here, and I'll say it again repeatedly. I think sitting and talking like this with neighbors, which is everybody, and our one true commandment is love thy neighbor. Right? We talked about it last night. It's the way Jesus did it. And I'm not perfect. Ask anybody that knows me. I'm real far from it. But I mean, like, I don't have a bunch of money to give to the poor. I don't have a lot of things to give away, or, I got to work, so I don't have a whole bunch of time to give my time away.
Yeah.
But I can definitely sit and talk to somebody and try to make them feel loved, whether we agree or not.
That's fellowship. That's what it is.
And that's another reason I don't talk politics, because you can't even do that.
Nope.
We could both sit here and say the immigration policy and system is awful. We could agree on that and then get into a fight about why and whose fault it is.
Yeah.
Which is what it usually
that's what it boils down to, yeah.
Like, whose fault is it? Which party it is? And it's like, do you not see that you're falling into that trap?
Mm-hmm.
So instead of voting for the right person or trying to find a solution, you're just stuck in that finger pointing, name blaming, and name calling game.
I was always taught, when you point one finger, there's three pointing right back at you. So you're the problem.
That was your grandma, wasn't it? Because my grandmother said the same thing. Yeah,
you can point.
Absolutely.
So people got to be careful when you point that finger.
All right. Well, then here's a question. Other than keeping your vote and who you voted for to yourself, is there anything else that you think would help minimize or lessen the divisiveness and the separation that we have as a culture, or as a society? Not as a culture, as a society.
Not that I can think of right now. I think that that could help.
Yeah.
But right off the top right now, I think that's the only thing that I think that would help. And again, and I'll say it again, it's just like, listen to each other. You can agree to disagree, but at the end of the day, walk away and you still be friends, still be family.
Yeah.
You have that right to have your opinion, but anger does not need to be there. It doesn't need to be involved. You can't change it. Why are you angry?
Yeah.
You don't wasted all that energy and all that rent space in people's head, and you can't change any of that. Why are you angry? Get over it. Move on. Say what you say. I may not like it, but we're still going to be friends.
Yeah.
People got to be able to do that without the anger. Like, there's so much anger and hate in the U.S. I've been in, I go to Scotland for work.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen not one angry person there. They're all like happy.
Yeah.
Everybody. Like, you cut people off on the highway, they'll just wave. They'll wave at you. It's hard to drive on the other side, the left side of the road.
Yeah, no.
But in the U.S., and then when I came back, I remember being at DIA, and we're just angry. It's like people are just rude. It's so weird. I don't understand all the anger.
I don't understand. Like, I don't get the anger either. I was gonna say I kind of understand it, but truth is I don't get it either.
But we're angry at stuff that we can't control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Stuff that we can't control, but also like the amount of people that like live here, you know, born Americans, right? That are like, I hate this country.
Yeah.
Like that part's surprising to me because I lived in England and I've traveled like as far as Budapest. I can't really think of many countries that I've either been to or know people from where they're like, I hate this country. I hate living here. Like we're one of the few that I can think of. I mean, sure, you live in a war-torn country. Yeah, nobody's having fun.
Right.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
If you're getting bombed, you're not having.
You're not having
day.
fun. I hate that
Yeah.
country.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Seriously.
And you got every right to say that.
Yeah.
But that ain't happening here.
Mm-mm. Just a bunch of angry,
entitled
people.
Yeah. Which is really sad. And I wish there were ways to have a greater effect other than calling your congressman, casting a vote.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem, it always seems so large. And yet everybody's got a real simple solution.
Yeah.
Which is not really a solution. It's like you said, it's an opinion.
So it's your opinion.
Yeah. And then we get into a fight over it.
Big fight. Like, geez.
Yeah, it's never a small one. It's always we're done talking. We're done being friends. I'm not coming over for Thanksgiving type shit.
I'm telling you, I've seen it. Like I've seen it.
I've been to.
You stop talking to your cousin because of that? Jeez. That's wild.
I've been to like Friendsgivings, you know, where on the invitation it said no religion, no politics conversations.
Yeah.
We're here to have fun.
Yeah.
Which one I think is very smart, but two, like, well, I think it's sad for two reasons. One, that you can't be able to talk about those things because it causes the problem. But also, like, from another standpoint, do you not have anything else in life to talk about? Good or bad, I don't care.
Yeah.
Tell me something else.
Yeah.
Anything else.
How your day was.
Yeah.
What's been going on in life? Politics, that's not life.
Yeah.
At that time, you know?
Like, get off the news.
Yeah.
Quit watching the political talking heads and commentary.
Oh, yeah, I struggle with that. Just need to know what's going on in the world.
Sure. I listen to NPR when I drive.
Yeah.
And that's about it. And that's partly because I can get a mix of world news.
Yeah.
And it's, from what I can tell, the least biased news platform.
Yeah.
And even then, I don't listen to it all the time. And I don't really drive very far for anything. Yeah. So I'm not listening very often. So I'll catch news snippets here and there. But other than that, like, yeah, tell me about your day. Tell me about your week. Last concert you went to, or, you know, what you're looking forward to.
Yeah.
Because again, like I said at the beginning, getting to tomorrow is hard enough for all of us.
Yeah.
Number one. And number two, the political stuff doesn't, other than taxes, doesn't really affect us on the day-to-day.
Can't control it.
Well, and then on a larger scale, you can't control any of that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a weird topic.
Yeah.
Politics in general.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm glad that there's more people that hold that same viewpoint that I hold, which is, it's just not worth it to talk about.
Not worth it.
Fantastic.
Not worth all that energy. Spend that energy somewhere else.
Well, thank you for taking the time to talk. Man.
Absolutely.
This has been
Thank
fun.
you for having me.
Absolutely. I do want to preface this with the Herbalist is going to be back someday.
Yep.
We had a discussion last night over a drink. We're going to do one that is less like the normal structure. And we're going to talk about the church in general.
Yes.
And religion in general. We're both Christians, but we have different backgrounds and different viewpoints and takes on a few things.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're going to reconvene for a little, I don't know, chat
Discussion.
Sure. It's not going to be that serious, but
No.
but yeah. So I want to thank you for listening. And please, if you have anything, any ideas or anything like that about our political system, how things might be able to be better and how people might actually be able to get involved other than just call your senator, write your senator or congressperson or voting, you know, I'd love to hear it. Because again, it's all going to be a conversation of what ifs and ideas, because can't do anything about it. Not really. Nope. But I would still love to hear your ideas. So thank you for joining us. This has been Chapter 4, The Herbalist.
Thank you.
Which I still love, even though
Thank you for having me.
you're not an herbalist at all.
I am.
Not even as a euphemism, though.
It's my opinion.
I doubt it. Thank you for joining. We will see you next time.